In this video, I will be sharing with you 20 plus dApps running on Polygon. Polygon is a layer 2 Ethereum sidechain, and it's gone through the roof in terms of users, as well as the price has also gone through the roof. The Polygon Matic token is now, I think, at around $1.65, which is incredible. And that is because a lot of users are now entering into the Polygon ecosystem, buying Matic Polygon in order to pay for gas fees. So that's the reason why it's the fuel for this ecosystem. So I will be going over all of these dApps super fast. I won't be able to go into each one of them in detail, but I'll be definitely making a lot more in-depth videos on them. I highly recommend that you try out many of these dApps. The great thing with the Polygon Layer 2 sidechain is that the fees are incredibly low. So it means that with only a few dollars, a few $100s, you can actually try out many of these dApps without paying a fortune for fees. My name is Kieran. I help you understand the cryptocurrency stuff, share a few fundamentals and news in order for you to earn passive income and live a decentralized lifestyle. This video is brought to you by Aave, but more about them later on. So before you start exploring Polygon, you do have to have the Matic Polygon network on your MetaMask or on whatever wallet you want to use. In these tutorials, and most tutorials, I use the MetaMask wallet, so that's the easiest one to use if you want to follow along. So you make sure you've already got MetaMask installed. And normally you should have here Ethereum mainnet. So what you want to do is go into chainlist, search for Matic, and then click here, add to MetaMask, and it will add it to MetaMask. And then depending on what kind of dApp you're using, you have to switch between Ethereum mainnet and whatever chain you're using. And in the case of Polygon, you would have to select Matic network, and then you would see all your funds that you have on the Matic network. What I also highly recommend that you do, I'll link these videos down below. I've made one video showing how you can actually use Chainlist with a lot more information, and also how you can send some funds from the Ethereum ecosystem onto the Matic Polygon ecosystem. So yeah, make sure you grab something to drink. We'll be diving right in. It's super exciting. There's a lot of different dApps for every type of use case. So the first one is Pooltogether, a no-loss lottery system. It's pretty awesome. I really dislike lottery systems because it's, in my opinion, a waste of money. But with Pooltogether, it's a completely different approach. It's a no-loss audited savings game powered by blockchain technology. So in other words, you are actually using the Pooltogether like a type of bank account, but still participating in a lottery. So here, when you deposit your funds, you're not actually throwing these funds away, you're just saving them, and then you get the chance to participate into different pools and win those if you get lucky. That's pretty awesome. So then here you just click on connect your MetaMask wallet, and then you can start depositing different types of funds in order to potentially earn a pretty big reward. So here this pool is 51,782 DAI. For this USDC pool, it's 48,627 DAI, so pretty awesome. And it's a better approach to the normal lottery system where you would actually be wasting your money. Here you get the thrill, but you're not wasting any money, you're actually saving. The money in your bank or under your mattress loses in value. That's why you need to meet Aave. Aave is like your bank in the DeFi space, where you can earn high interest rates by lending your crypto in a permissionless savings account. At the moment, I'm earning 5.6% on my funds on the Aave platform. It's super easy to use. With an Ethereum wallet and just a few clicks, you can start earning high interest rates on many different cryptocurrencies. Try out the Aave platform by clicking on the link in the description below and start making your money work for you. Mstable is a pretty awesome way to earn some passive income without paying some massive fees, since mstable is now also on the Polygon blockchain. So currently it's earning 16.21% for MUSD. So it's pretty awesome. MUSD is earning 16.21%, 490 million generated, and it's an awesome place where you can also earn some passive income with your BTC, since BTC is also earning a little bit, not as much as MUSD, but it's earning still pretty nice APY, 1.39%. So it's an awesome platform. It's basically an asset management platform that is integrated with many different other platforms that are really popular in the DeFi space: Aave, Augur, balancer, compound curve, and so on. NFT20 is a permissionless protocol enabling trade, swap, and sell NFTs that tokenized indices pools. So it's got the Muse token. Muse is a pretty awesome token that lets you receive the trading fees for people selling and buying NFT tokens on NFT20. You can select here on the top right hand side of the screen, you can select Polygon blockchain. So if you want to buy some neat NFTs, I highly recommend that you use NFT20 on Polygon, as you definitely won't be paying an extremely high amount of gas fees. Next up is autofarm. This is very similar to Yearn Finance. It's a cross-chain yield aggregator, which is pretty awesome because it allows users to get a lot higher yields than they would normally be able to do with normal platforms like maybe Compound Finance or Aave, since it looks for the best possible yields and also tries and finds yield farming opportunities that can reward people that lock up their tokens into the different pools. So if you go into autofarm, you log in, it's pretty straightforward. As soon as you're connected, you can actually look at different chains. You can swap between BSC, Heco, and Polygon. I recommend going onto Polygon, and then here you can actually look at the different opportunities that you have here. You can farm some Matic tokens by providing wrapped Matic liquidity on QuickSwap. You can also farm some Matic by providing wrapped Matic and Quick tokens in QuickSwap. So you got different possibilities. You just have to realize that when providing liquidity, even if you've got a super high APR like 67% or 91%, you have to keep in mind that impermanent loss is always a thing when providing liquidity. Then we have Beefy Finance. It's also a multi-chain yield optimizer, uses the token ByFL, and it's a pretty awesome dApp because it also supports many different chains: BNC, Avalanche, Heco, Polygon, and Phantom. Mostly interested in Polygon. So you can log in with your wallet and then you can select the network. We're interested in Polygon. And in here, you can basically look at the different opportunities and see what suits you the most. You've got many different tokens and you can have super high interest rates. Now, don't get lured by massively high interest rates. Very often these interest rates fluctuate on a daily basis, but it gives you like an opportunity to try out different dApps without paying these crazy high fees. The next app in the list is one with a really funky user interface. Curve is an exchange liquidity pool that was actually initially designed for Ethereum for extremely efficient stablecoin trading. Now, to access Curve.fi, you actually have to go over to polygon.curve.fi. They don't have that many stablecoins available at the moment, but it's definitely going to increase with more stablecoins that are brought onto Polygon. So at the moment, the only thing that you can do on Curve is actually provide some Aave, earn APY, that would be 10.31%, and rewards, which are wrapped Matic tokens. And this is because Curve is using the Aave lending protocol. Jellyswap is a cross-chain exchange powered by decentralized atomic swap technology. It allows you to swap between different chains. So you can, for example, swap a Bitcoin to the Ethereum blockchain, but you also can send some ETH to, for example, the Matic blockchain. You can also send different tokens. So this is pretty cool. You could also send some Bitcoin probably to the Matic networks. So Jellyswap basically allows you to move digital assets from one chain to another chain using their platform. So this is pretty awesome. I haven't tried it out with the fees, but you're definitely going to be having a lot higher fees when using blockchains such as the Bitcoin blockchain or the Ethereum blockchain. Paraswap is a decentralized exchange aggregator that provides the best prices over multiple decentralized exchanges on the Ethereum blockchain as well as on Polygon. So when you're in Paraswap, the first thing you're going to have to do is switch between Ethereum to Polygon, and then you can click on Connect Wallet, Connect MetaMask, and you're going to have to make sure that you've got Matic selected in order to do any kind of token transactions. And here you can actually like place different amounts that you'd like to sell, and you can select here different tokens that you'd like to buy. So pretty straightforward, really awesome solution in order to buy tokens that you might want to buy on Ethereum, but it's too expensive and due to the gas fees. Next up is QuickSwap, very similar to Paraswap. It's a permissionless decentralized exchange based on Polygon Layer 2 scalability infrastructure. It's got the token Quick, And then here you can go onto QuickSwap.exchange. I've made one video talking about it. It's pretty awesome. Possibly one of the first dapps that I used on Polygon. Possibly also one of the first dapps around on Polygon. So I highly recommend that you use this in order to buy some tokens. Very similar to Uniswap. It's basically a Uniswap fork from the user interface. Just connect normally as you would with any other dApp. Then we've got Sushiswap. Basically, not much different to the previous dApp that we looked at. Looks more or less the same. So you do have to select which kind of chain you actually want to be on. So up here you can actually select. So it's got many different ones, but we want Polygon. And then here you can actually also swap different tokens between each other and buy whatever you want. Next on the list is something that everyone needs, and that is insurance. Opium Insurance offers a tradable tokenized insurance position against smart contract hacking or against stablecoin defaults. So if you want to actually add a lot of funds onto one of these DeFi apps, then a smart contract insurance is something that you definitely need to get. So Opium Insurance, very easy to use. Just click it and then you can look at the different options that you've got to buy, the different protections that you can buy, and so on. I'll definitely be making a much more in-depth video about Opium Finance because it's pretty cool. Aave, we all know Aave. Aave is a open source, non-custodial lending and borrowing protocol that allows you to lend stablecoins and many other cryptocurrencies and on super high interest rates, as well as borrow against the collateral in order to do a lot of different things. And I've made a few videos talking about Aave. I'll link them here. So there you can actually go through a complete Polygon tutorial on how to use Aave on Polygon. And the pretty cool thing is that I didn't mention that in that video, but at the moment you can actually yield farm some Matic tokens. And the pretty cool thing is you can do some double dipping. What do I mean by that? Well, basically, if you deposit, for example, 1,000 DAI onto the Aave lending protocol, you can actually borrow 80% of what you lent. And then even though you'll be paying a much higher borrow APY, so 4.79%, that would normally not be very profitable because that's higher than this. However, you would actually be earning 4.73% on your 1,000 DAI that you deposited, and then you would be earning 5.89% on everything that you borrowed. So that covers the cost that it would actually cost you to borrow the DAI against your initial collateral. So that's pretty cool. Double dipping, I might make a video only on that because it's a pretty cool way to earn a lot more of passive income during a short amount of time. So if you've got some funds lying around, that might be a good opportunity. Especially with stablecoins, this is really lucrative because there's nearly no risk involved as the price of stablecoins more or less stays the same. Next up is Torque. Torque is a powerful DeFi platform for borrowing assets with indefinite-term loans and fixed interest rates. So Torque is a powerful lending and borrowing platform that allows you to lend assets and borrow assets. And yeah, it's got a really easy to use user interface. It's available on Ethereum, Polygon, and Binance Smart Chain. Next up, we've got Opensea, which is a platform that allows you to trade cryptocurrency collectibles, so basically NFTs, and you can benefit from super low fees by tapping into the Polygon blockchain. I'll definitely be linking all of these dApps down below so you can try each one by one. As I highly recommend that you do that, as it will increase your knowledge of the entire DeFi space. And you never know. You might actually even be lucky and get an airdrop in the future. I mean, it's not a guarantee, but it has happened when I created tutorials on the Ethereum blockchain. You might actually get an airdrop by trying different dApps on the Polygon blockchain. You can never discount it. Augur is a decentralized Oracle and peer-to-peer protocol for prediction markets. And I think this has got a lot of future because you can actually bet on basically anything. As long as you've got the off-chain data that is brought on-chain, you can basically bet on anything. So you can bet on sports, you can bet on presidential elections, and a lot more. Polymarket is similar to Augur, but it's got a bit of a different twist. It's an information markets platform where you can bet on the highly debated topics and earn some money for being right. So you can actually go in here and you can maybe bet on what the price will be for a certain token or who's going to be a president, and so on. So you can go here and then look at different bets that have taken place, and you can also create your own bets. You can also share them with your friends, and this is pretty awesome way to have some fun betting on outcomes of different stuff that happen in the future. Then we've got DeBank. This is actually a type of user interface for your wallet. Allows you to actually connect your wallet and look at all of the tokens that you've got in your wallet. And it supports many different chains. So it supports Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, XDAI, Polygon, Phantom. So basically by connecting your wallet onto DeBank, you're going to be able to have a very beautiful overview of all of your assets that you hold at the moment on a particular address. You can also connect different addresses, and you can also see all of the transaction history. What did you actually swap and so on. It's very easy to lose track of everything that you did on different chains and where you've got funds. So DeBank is a pretty awesome resource for that. Then we've got vfat tools, which is a bit more of an advanced tools that actually gives you a pretty good overview on all of the different DeFi opportunities that are around on many different chains. So you can look at everything. You get a list on the left of the pool provider or the protocol. So 1inch, Aave, Alchemix, and so on. The LP information, the reward tokens, and a lot more info. So this is a very good resource if you're actually a more yield farmer. Then we've got APY Vision, which is also a pretty cool platform in order to get more information on the different yield farming opportunities. And it now also supports the Polygon network. Then we've got Zapper, which is a pretty awesome user interface for your wallets, very similar to DeBank. It supports numerous chains. It supports Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, and Polygon. So you can just connect your wallet to Zapper. Allows you to actually do a lot of things. You can swap tokens within the Zapper platform. You can pool, farm, bridge, and do a lot of different things. So it's a really good user interface, and it allows you to tap into many opportunities from one place. Last but not least is InstaDapp, and InstaDapp is very similar to DeBank and Zapper. It's basically one of the most advanced platforms to start leveraging the full potential of decentralized finance. So basically it's one platform that aggregates many different protocols. Like you can see here on the right, you've got InstaDapp, and it actually taps into many different protocols such as Uniswap, Aave, Compound. So basically when you're doing a swap on InstaDapp, you're actually using, for example, the Aave protocol or the Compound protocol. And that's actually one of the best features of DeFi, the composability of all of these protocols. So you just have to log in. And the cool thing is that it used to be really expensive to make an account on InstaDapp with the Ethereum gas fees, but now with Polygon, it's actually really cheap. And then here on the left, you can actually see a lot of different opportunities for you tapping into many different protocols. I'll be making a video on all of these different topics, showing you how to actually use them to your benefit in order to earn passive income or to maybe increase your money. And yeah, so that's super exciting, everything that's happening in the DeFi space. If you don't want to miss out on all of this juicy content, I highly recommend that you hit that subscribe button, hit a like if you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.